Welcome to the first official Team Fuego Campfire Chat, where we can talk about all things horses. So first and foremost, if you have a topic that you want to talk about, I want to hear about that in the comments below. But this first one, I want to talk about horse intuition. Now that, what that could mean in general is how our emotions influence horses, how their reaction to our emotions can influence us, because it is a two-way street. It does work both ways, because when you walk up to a horse, they are going to feel your vibe. They're going to feel your inner emotions, whether you're being honest with yourself about them or not. This is why I actually believe that horse therapy is so powerful, because horses are a literal mirror of your emotions. Like, whether you like it or not, it's kind of a harsh reality. So what horses teach you how to do is they teach you how to self-regulate your emotions. For instance, I always use the example of being afraid of horses, because I've had a lot of people meet my horses where they are afraid of horses, right? So they walk up to the horse and they're afraid. And then the horse is like, oh my God, the predator's afraid. I'm prey. I'm gonna die first. So I better be afraid of whatever they're afraid of. They don't sit there and go, oh, maybe they're afraid of me. A horse is just going to respond to the fear. They go, oh, you're fearful? Then I should be fearful. What are we afraid of? They're not necessarily going, oh, you're afraid of me. I have been through my own personal version of this, where I had my emotions dysregulated, and my horse was the one that helped me through taking back control over my mental state and my mental emotions. So in the moment though, I understand 100% in the moment when you're feeling an overstimulated emotion, all you really need to do is you need to at least just buy yourself a second. Just one, to at least acknowledge that you're separating yourself from the emotion. Now I have two tips for you here. One is to take a deep breath in and a deep breath out, counting to 4 both ways. So 4 counts on the way in and 4 on the exhale. The second one is count backward from 5. Now, there is actually scientific evidence to this, that your brain literally can't do 2 things at once. Believe me, my ADHD wants to argue with that all day long, but it's actually true. It's proven true. So if you count backwards from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then your brain cannot think 2 thoughts at once. So if you're feeling an overstimulated emotion, be it anger, fear, even excitement, like they don't have to be bad emotions, they can be good emotions too. If you're feeling an overstimulated emotion, count backward from 5 and give yourself a second to separate yourself, your thought process, from the overstimulated emotion. Now, of course, once you get to 1, you can't just hop back on the emotional bandwagon. Maybe you have to count back from 5 again. The point being, what you're doing is you're buying yourself a second to separate yourself from the emotion to make a different decision. So I hope this helped. And like I said, leave comments below on topics that you want to talk about. I already have a couple in mind as well. And I'll be doing these campfire chats every Friday. Also, as a free gift, I'm going to create show notes for each of these campfires. If you're watching on YouTube, then it's going to be in the pinned comments down below. I hope this helps, and I'll see you on the next one. Hey everybody, welcome to the first official Team Fuego Campfire Chat, where we can talk about all things horses. So first and foremost, if you have a topic that you want to talk about, I want to hear about that in the comments below. But this first one, I want to talk about horse intuition. Now that, what that could